last we left off, you guys continued your way towards Krakerstock after escaping, rather emerging out of the spider webs. Of course, Glabagul hasn't caught up with you, so you made out a plan to leave a trail behind for him to follow at his own pace whenever might be able to join, if able to join. But most importantly, or rather something more grave happened as you woke one morning after getting your new companions. You discovered that the halfling man that you previously discussed from the webs has been murdered in a ritualistic fashion. After a little bit of investigation around, you realize that anyone could have done it and anyone could be a suspect. Everyone is shifty, especially in such an environment, including either one of you guys, though you have been known each other for a while and have been thick and thin. Somehow it appears that everyone had a reason or an impulse that could have pushed them over the edge. Anyway, for now, the culprit has remained unfound, and you continued along until you entered what appeared to be some tunnels echoing with cackles. At the entry, which you have met a man, a Dwergar monster hunter, Garalt of Rivenholt. He was there on a contract, which you later found that that contract was placed by another member of the Society of Brilliance. He had to retrieve a hook horror egg from their nest. However, he had competition as a pack of gnolls were also hunting down those hook horrors. Not only that, but they also seem to have been either praying or trying to summon Yenogu into the world, or at least his power. Yenogu being another demon lord and the father of gnolls. Fighting through them and ensuring that everyone was safe, exiting the tunnels hasn't been easy, but eventually you succeeded in both dealing with them and retrieving some hook horror eggs. Geralt rewarded your party with one of the eggs to do as you please with it. Hatch it, sell it, turn it into omelette, whatever. An egg which ended up with Breeze. Some discussions were quickly followed about you guys traveling together to Krakerstock, as Geralt was also heading there. And he said, well, he wouldn't be opposed with you following, tagging along with him, but he had to take a detour and take the egg back to his employer before moving towards Krakerstock. You followed. You met Skris, which is a troglodyte by race, member of the Society of Brilliance, also studying the Ferzres and its newest effects on the Underdark, but she had different ways of studying it, and that was through new creatures being birthed into the world or hatched into the world during this exposure to Ferzres, which is why she required eggs. It was an attempt of her also gathering some of the luminous beings following Breeze, but it seemed that the two, the man and the wisps, were more tied together than initially thought, so they couldn't left behind. Anyway, eventually you also left the Mushroom Grove, Geralt in tow, and based on discussions with the ones knowing the way, Emmet and Geralt, you know that you are very close to Krakerstock. Of course, on the way there, you also had to camp. A few more times, as it wasn't just a day's walk. And the camps go as always, especially. But now, the fear of being assailed during the night, I realize it's a little bit greater. So, are you doing? I want to ask you now: are you doing any special extra things to protect yourselves, or ensure that nobody gets assassinated during the night, or just business as usual? And if yes, what are you doing?
Well, as we said last time, we should double up the guards, and always
Yep.
have the guards staying facing each other, and everyone should be in their line of sight also. So we won't. I don't think we need to bunch up literally everyone sleeping like sardines, but they should be in view of the two that stand guard.
Okay.
I-am lipsit un minut și nu știu dacă ai spus despre The Harper, the halfling that was a Harper.
Oh, that's I forgot to say that. Yes, in searching through their belongings, he found that the halfling was actually a harper, member of a good aligned society, usually trying to prevent misuse of magical items or magical powers in the world of Faerun. That usually means retrieving magical items or securing them away and whatnot. But he also found his notes about the Dawnbringer, the weapon that he was looking for, and his Harper pen, of course, which Tim has put together the notes and made a sense of it, and a crude map, which you cannot know exactly how to place in the world, but maybe if you ask someone that is local, it might be...
there was a library, by the way.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
The library that Gazilax has told you about?
Yeah, the one that tells you anything, any information that you need.
That's also a possibility, if you ever manage to find it. Anyway,
but we don't know its location.
Exactly. Anyway, so the doubling of the guard, that means that one of you and one NPC, or two each of you, or one you and two NPCs at the same time. Let's put ourselves here.
I say one of us and one NPC.
Yeah, right. So who goes first? Tim, as always?
Yes.
Yeah, we can keep the same order, just add an extra character.
Okay, just tell me who you wanna take with you. Who are you forcing into your...
I suppose NPC?
Yep.
Yes.
Grog.
Choose another.
Saren.
I want Ginger.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. Are you gonna bicker?
I want Ginger.
The night? Roll for
No,
it.
let's go with Eldeth.
I kid. I want
Saren.
Bupido.
Okay. Bupido is invincible. Alright, Ginger and Breeze, who do you want?
One question. Did you guys ask Geralt about Dawnbringer and that map? If he encountered any...
No.
In any way?
No.
It shouldn't be known because the guy was a Harper and he was pretty much the only one that kinda knew. It would be foolish to tell others.
Just the map with no context, I don't know. Maybe there are recognizable points of interest.
I will... Yeah,
maybe.
spune.
Breeze thinks of asking luăm stă pe limbă, massive guy, Leonian guy, Derendil.
Stool?
The Pabos. Okay, you are with Derendel. Right. So if you guys want to ask your NPCs anything, this would be the moment before we go to camp. And
We'll discuss about the... Sunt cu Eldeth, nu? No.
să zicem că this is before you go to sleep, so when everyone is awake, preparing for the night and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was asking for Saren's thoughts on the Dawnbringer and if she believes it's a real weapon that might help us.
It's probably real. I know Harpers aren't usually wrong. However, I have seen a lot of things since being in the Underdark. People are made to believe things that are not true and made mad by whatever is happening here. So let's take everything with a grain of salt.
I guess so. Well, that is all.
Do you wish this weapon in your personal collection? Or you just need to wield it?
I'm curious about it. I just wanna get a feel of it. See if it's the real thing.
I do remember you having a passion for finding lore, usually unknown by others. Is this something that still tickles your fancy?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But
Well then.
I don't want to get ahead of myself. It's one step at a time.
One day, before we reach the surface, maybe we'll have someone able to read the map.
It's a dream. It's a dream, but not gonna happen anytime soon. I'm not feeling it.
Well, if you want to find it, I guess you must do something about it. Investigate, ask questions. I don't think it will just appear in front of our eyes one day.
Oh, I know. I have a plan for tomorrow. I cannot use... And I take out my kidney stones and show her. This guy, Grazilax, he impressed me, and I'd like to get his thoughts on the Dawnbringer.
Well, if you meet again,
He is investigating the magical, the Fezres, the whatever. He might know a thing, might have heard a thing, and I'm here all ears for it.
okay then, let's ask him.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I am drained. And he's dramatic. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Till I can channel my magic again into these stones.
No sleep for
Push
you,
them back
mister.
into
You
his
are the
kidney.
first shift.
Yeah. So you must wait for a little bit more.
I don't sleep.
Meditate.
Just being
Trance.
dramatic.
Entrance yourself.
Okay.
Anyone else wishes to interact with any other character?
Yeah, I would go to Joe and ask him, quite discreetly, if possible, if you would want to be someone that if you would have an enemy in the party, how would you kill that enemy?
With my axe?
In what kind of circumstances?
In his head?
In the open, or would you be covert about it?
Well, I would challenge him to a fight and then kill him. Easy. And I
Easy.
will tell him why he's dying, so he knows.
Good.
Why?
And then,
Do you have an enemy?
no, I'm just collecting information, and then I'll go ask Sarit the same thing. Mr. Sarit, if you would have an enemy, someone who you would hate all your life in the party, how would you kill them? How would you deal with them?
Most definitely, I would apply the most painful of poisons on my blade or my crossbow bolt. And then I would not hesitate to shoot that into their backs.
That's actually a good prospect. Poison seems unreliable, but it works like a charm.
Well, just you believe it that everyone in Valkenvelf, guard or otherwise, their bolts were poisoned and reapplied every morning. It is the best way to knock someone out.
Good.
Why do you ask? How would you murder your enemies?
It depends on the gravity of the situation. If the situation would require an urgent resolution, I would be probably more brutal. But if I would have the time to prepare, I would also choose poison. Maybe not on my weapons, but in the food.
Especially against stronger enemy, or at least someone that is equally skilled. We can't have them killing us, right? Instead.
Yes.
So we need whatever edge that we can get. Interesting. Is that all then?
Yes, thank you for this. I would not ask anyone else for the moment.
Right. You know, the monster hunters are quite scarce in the world right now. Many of us die whenever we are hunting or quarry. Few of us make it too many years into our chosen profession, let's say so. And I got to say, you handle yourselves pretty well there against what appeared to be overwhelming odds, and against what seemed like unforeseen turns and twists that our enemies were employing against us. No, I wouldn't be against applying, rather taking one of you at least, or maybe more of you, under my wing, show you a little bit of what I know, maybe give you the potion that would grant you powers of and the honed instincts of a monster hunter.
You can get stronger just by drinking a potion. I'm into that.
Well, there is a risk that the potion might outright kill you,
Nah, potion, come on.
but
Poisons don't work on me like they do on others.
yes, I think you have a great chance of survival after seeing you fight. You're powerful, skilled, bounce off of blows and injuries faster than a lot of people that I know. So I guess the chance would be minimal, but you gotta know that it is a chance nonetheless.
Nah, I don't believe in that. It's just about willpower. If you believe you're stronger than the poison, then the poison won't affect you.
That's what the previous guy said as well, and sadly, that it didn't went up.
Yeah, well, he wasn't as strong as I am, nor as versed in resisting poisons, I guess. It was just prideful, probably.
You have a good opinion about yourself, don't you?
Well, if I don't have a good one about myself, who should I have a good one about?
That's true.
Well, you're not so bad either. Just you've handled yourself pretty well guarding our backs.
I do have a question though. Shouldn't you be at level 4?
Oh. Yeah, I should.
Motherfucker. Go to sleep. Anyway, so you think about it. So if anyone wants to spend some time me mentoring them, I'm more than happy to take an apprentice. To bolster the ranks of the school of the Spider Wolf.
Of
By the
what?
way,
Of the what?
of the Spider Wolf.
That's
It's what I call my order. Also, I don't think I introduced you to my friend. He's gonna help keep an eye out, or 8 of them. Also, it will help me get by faster. And then he whistles, and you hear like tippy taps coming from from the one side of the tunnels near your camp, as you see a huge motherfucking spider.
And his
coming
name is
your way.
Horse.
Roach.
No, because the horse is called Roach and the roach is called Horse.
Meet horse. Hey
You
there.
nailed it.
Hey there, boy. Yes,
Hey.
so yeah, get some sleep.
Hey, Grog, see, he's got one also, but his is bigger.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Right. Okay. Good then. Shall we do the long resties?
The dirty deed, yes. A făcut level up și la Jim Jar? Gofren?
Da.
Nice.
So you as planned, you each rise to whenever your time comes to protect the camp from incursions, inner and outer incursions. And for the most part of the night, it seems to be going well. But you do not know exactly what happens at some point, how and what possessed you, that this one of you passed out. Maybe something has put all of you to sleep. But Tim, you awake from your trance as something wet is touching your pants and slowly seeping towards your skin, giving you that feeling. What do you do?
Piște că vine trenul.
I mean, I kind of take a look, see if I see anything, first of all.
You open your eyes from your trance, you realize that below you, or rather coming from your side, there is what appears to be a forming blood pool. And glancing further towards it, you find a most horrific scene. You see Sarin. She is dismembered. There is a torso,
No.
a head, and each of her limbs all placed where they should be, but 1 meter apart from each other.
I pinch myself in disbelief.
Okay, as you try to pinch, you realize
This is
that it
not
hurts you.
real.
Breeze, you are being the luminous beings are starting to vibrate around you in such a way that they start making sound and waking you as if you're being alert to danger coming from around and inside of you. As you wake
Breeze
up,
stands.
you immediately open your eyes and you see that those wisps are flying towards one side, in which is trying to draw your attention towards. And you see another horrific scene. You see Tim on the side over there, sitting in his usual meditative position, with Sarin at his side being dismembered, and elsewhere, from an angle that only you have access to view, in that very moment, you see Derendil, what appears to be the remains of a stool in his hands, eating him, as if popping a huge mushroom into his mouth, bits by bits. And he looks like he has madness in his eyes as he's eating stool.
He looks like he has what in his eyes?
Madness, craziness, insanity. Just like you saw when he jumped onto the runt in the cell, that his eyes shifted a little bit into something more animalistic. At this point, there's 2 pieces of stool, and he just goes back in with his claws, pulls pieces of his flesh out, and just shoves it into the back of his throat.
Derendil, stop it! Are you mad? I trusted you. What is the meaning of this?
You rush towards him.
I try to use my telekinetic abilities to pull stool from his grip.
Alright. Folosește telekinetic shove împotriva lui Derendil să vedem că you need to contest him. Ai o abilitate nouă care se cheamă telekinetic shove, ar trebui să facă automat. Meanwhile, you try to pull the remains of stool out of his mouth. However, his hold is stronger than your pull, and he pulls it back. Takes another chunk out of stool and eats some more. Grog, while this horrific thing is happening outside, you also get woken up, but not by something necessarily invasive or hurtful and whatnot, but you wake up as a smell reaches your nostrils and awakens your senses, and you realize that it is a familiar smell that you have missed for a while now, something that you hadn't thought that you're gonna ever to feel again. So the smell of your lost loved one awakens you, and as you wake up, you see her sleeping on the side of your on her hand, basically, as she's snuggled close to you, and she opens her eyes and she said, "Couldn't protect her, could you? Just like you couldn't protect me. Why, Grog? Are you such a failure?"
I recoil and push her away, and I try to stand up.
Okay, as you stand up, you can do that. It feels like she's heavy. She's on your arm there, and she looks at. She remains on her side, still looking at you, following you with her eyes.
No.
Why? Why?
You are not real. No.
You hear that yell coming from nearby you as Grog shouts, "You're not real! You're not real!"
I rush to Grog and shake him awake.
He was awake.
Grog, it's just a dream. Snap out of it.
What
There are
dream?
enemies among us. Derendil's been eviscerating our companions. Wake up.
Do I hear him? Do I feel him?
Yes. Yep. You feel him. You hear him. Tim, you are aware of what's happening. Breeze getting up from his sleeping position, yelling towards Derendil. Saren is still dead at your side. You still try to pinch yourself or do anything?
He will just crouch and start bawling his eyes
Okay.
at the sight of Sarin being dead, hoping it's a nightmare.
Also, this is happening, Joe. These fucking pesky people keep screaming around you and you're trying to sleep. What the fuck? So you wake up a little bit grumpy because you've been not allowed to sleep your full night's rest. You wake up in the very same position that you are there. You also see Derendil eating stool, but something's different. There is a little bit of a weird angle from where you're coming from. So you have been shrunken to the shape of what appears to be almost an insect. You're so small and so insignificant at that moment. It's not exactly what's happening, but it's not making you feel very chosen, let's say. What do you do?
Hey guys, what the fuck? What's going on? Chris, Grog, what are you screaming for?
Okay, award yourself a point of inspiration. And as that happens, Derendil finishes eating stool and then lunges towards where Grog and Breeze are with fucking murderous eyes and intent following him, at which point he just steps on you, Joe, and he splatters you. Roll for initiative.
Can I mean, Tim will not really do anything because
Okay,
he's preoccupied with.
you can stay
Yeah.
out of it. Don't worry.
He's just
Yeah,
destroyed.
yeah. Right. Looking back at
Noi
the
am
side of
făcut
you,
short rest la scris. Am făcut ceva rest la scris.
contează,
mort.
ești mort, da.
Bă, tu ești un insect, mă.
Eu sunt mort, dar mai
You're a
este
fucking insect.
Okay, looking back towards your sleeping spot, you realize that the woman, your loved one, your former girlfriend, wife, fiancé, whatever she was, she disappeared. But she was definitely there. You could definitely feel her weight. But now you have to focus on the whatever this is, the danger going towards you. What do you do?
I asked Breeze, did you see her? Right beside me? And I step forward.
Right.
Ready action, unarmed strike. If the guy attacks either me or Breeze.
Okay. As you are Breeze, that you're next.
Breeze uses wild shape, or rather, his rage just completely takes him over, and he starts just going bananas. His eyes are turning very red, and he's looking like he's being unhinged completely by what he witnessed.
Are you turning into something?
Yes.
Are you trying to turn into a bear?
I would have liked to turn into a bear if possible, but I selected wolf because it was not available.
Yes, I forgot to add it. So, ok, pot să-ți fac manual, dar nu la voi. Ok.
That was a main action move. And,
Main action, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
As you and Grog go together to face this maddened Prince Derendil, as you're in close proximity, you realize that your forms are starting to melt together, as if whatever this is permeating around you is part in and around all of you. And everyone, roll me charisma saving throws, please.
even the dead one.
Yes, even the dead one. Okay. Everyone means everyone. Okay, that's all. The dead one makes it. At ability check, the save. Stop. Mai
Can I
furat.
use my inspiration?
Absolut.
Is this an effect akin to charm?
Doamne ferește.
No, it's madness. Mai rolează din nou, Joe, corect data asta. Thank you.
Am un singur saving throw șmecher și dau 6.
Gata, boss, ai dat. Calma-te. Calma-te. Așa. Și acum o să vreau de la fiecare un...
Eram pe mute, am zis că îmi dau inspiration ca să mai dea o dată.
Ah, ok. Deci ai falat și cu
Mai deodată,
inspiration.
mai deodată.
Da.
Ok, so fiecare care a falat, că toată lumea să dea un D30, please. Trebuie pus manual, că nu avem zarul de D30 pe... Poți să pui un D20 și să schimbi în 3.
Sau scrii direct.
Sau scrii direct, da. Okay, starting with Grog. If it matters, let's see. Okay, for a bit in your mind, you feel like you are an anarchist. Won't help you, won't affect you that much because it will pass after like around 10 minutes or something like that. But just so you know that for a fleeting moment or for a few minutes you realize that civilization is the wrong thing and must be destroyed. This will have more effect, become permanent or something like that. But until then, in your death, in your fugue plane, Joe, you realize that you are quite a gourmand and you kind of start wishing that you had eaten more while you're still alive and would like to overeat yourself. Do you be given another chance? No. Tim, as always, even as you're bawling your eyes out near the corpse of your favorite companion and what's it called, retainer, you realize that, bro, I'm awesome. I am amazing. I don't need this. I'm best on my own. As you see yourself as a force of nature, beyond the petty morals and laws of lesser beings. She's a lesser being. Who the fuck cares about her? And you stop crying. You stop caring about her. For the next 10 minutes at least. And Breeze, you, in usual fashion, your furnace takes over. For the moment, feel like you cannot resist the temptation of a challenge and will engage any fight or battle no matter how hopeless the odds may be. You just did against Prince Derendel. So, as this is happening and your minds get fucked by this influence of another demon lord, you go back to the previous camping spot and you realize that the last events that have just transpired into the camp, the death of Sarin, the shrinking and the killing of Joe, the eating of Stool, the madness of Derendil was just a shared illusion, a shared fantasy, dark fantasy, whatever you might call it. And you each wake up into your usual location that you should have been, including the one that should have been on guard right now. So who's the first one? Breeze. You realize that you are still faced with Derendil, almost like you are now close by, back to back, as you're both watching for threats coming in from whatever, from around you. However, you, in your instinct and in your panic, you have turned into a wolf all of a sudden.
I look intently at Derendil, trying to discern if it was just a dream or if it was a premonition.
I mean, you are back to back right now. You circle around, you remain in the wolf form.
Yeah, and I circle around, I turn around.
All right, so you turn around, you're face to face. Why are you like this? Yes, quizzically.
Can you speak in wolf form?
No.
That you can
live.
I
Yes,
stare
yeah.
intently. I stare intently as much as possible, maybe menacingly. Still not discerning from dream to reality.
He bares his teeth. You're going to attack me. You're mad.
The breeze reverts back to tabaxi form.
Right?
Are we all awake by now?
You would. Everyone would have been at the time that they needed to wake up, except for Breeze, which was on guard on the last shift, and Tim, which was active because he doesn't need to sleep for 8 hours. He finished his meditation. So you are in your tent or whatever you have pitched for yourself, or a sleeping bed. Tim is in his place, and Joe is also in his tent.
They'll go to Sarin's tent, yeah, and he will hug her tightly and never let go.
Hey. You okay? What's happening?
Did you not dream about it?
What about what?
Doesn't matter. Just hold on to me.
All right.
It will be
He
fine.
rubs you back.
Everything will be okay. Nothing
She
bad will
rubs
happen.
your back a little bit. This is a new side of you.
No, it's normal. Just the danger that is coming for us. Just go to sleep. I'll be there. I'll be protecting you. I promise. I will not sleep again. Not a single step will be missed. I'll be forever on guard.
Derendil, did you witness something just now? Did you dream something just now? If you are speaking, you are on mute, Derendil.
What do you mean? I did not dream anything. I was on watch. Why? Did you fall asleep just now?
No, but it was like reality. And I thought I saw you completely lose control and start munching on the little one over there, the mushroom guy. Stool. You were just devouring him with madness in your eyes. Were you the killer of the halfling?
Be crazy. Trying to accuse me of what? Of things that you have seen in your dreams.
Who do you think it was then?
I do not care. Could have been anyone. The drow. You. Anyone. Why would you think it was me? It was me.
It was only the vision. and my reminder of the madness I saw in your eyes when you slashed at Runt. I remember it was in a moment when you tried to defend us, to defend the weak. I believe it was you unleashed the beast because of your noble blood. But maybe the madness of this place is getting to me.
Look, I wasn't much of a fighter, or a brawler, or whatever you want to call it, when I was still at home. My parents, sure, I was taught sword fighting, I was taught fighting and shooting a bow. What I never did was in any sort of battle. Sure, I am scared myself that I'm losing myself to the beast. Whenever that happened in the prison, I admit it wasn't out of trying to protect anyone. It just came in like an instinct, because that big guy was coming my way. And it was because of this, your friend of their point towards Joe, that he antagonized us, that things have happened. Though I do not take credit, will not take blame. Halfling. I didn't have any bad feelings
To ask.
towards him that could have caused. Let us go.
I have to ask before you go. I think you were the one. I think you were the one that reacted the most calmly at his sight. Everyone else was shaken, at least, but you were so cool. How is it that split guts and disemboweled halflings don't move you?
Might be a side effect of my new form, of my cursed beast. I will admit that it kinda looked tasty.
Well, that's an answer that scares me a bit.
I wasn't the
But I
one you
need
want
your
calm.
promise.
Your friend over there also calm. You also seemed calm. So calm and collected. So eager to throw the blame on others. I too have seen your eyes flare. I too have seen you give into your inner beast. Let us not let the kettle call us black.
Okay.
That thing.
We need we need to understand who would do such mischievous workings in the shadows of the night. Be on your guard, Derendil.
You
My
think
instincts
that your
tell me
answers lie
you are
into
noble.
your dreams.
I think it's a combination of intuition and reality. And my intuition tells
prompted
me
you
you are of noble blood. I don't think you are capable of this.
You're confusing me now. You're saying I did it, then I'm not capable of this.
I think I'm just scared of what the beast within you is capable of. Because I see there's noble blood in you.
Speaking of which, seems like we are actually missing someone.
Please looks around, makes a tally of everyone. Who the fuck is missing?
Of course.
The horse.
The invincible one.
Geralt.
Geralt.
Do we notice any trails?
I don't know. Survival.
Survival,
Check.
perception. Survival?
Survival check.
A tooth.
We're missing 2 people
Right.
actually.
Where's the invincible one?
Pupido, shit!
Yes. Pido is missing indeed, and Geralt is missing as well. Notice tracks of that are consistent with tippy taps, with huge tippy taps going north.
Are they two footsteps or 4 footsteps? Like 2 pairs of footsteps or?
4 pairs of footsteps. It's from the with that
Spider.
scroll is from the spider. Yeah.
From the horse.
Yes, from the horse.
Reușesc să fac long rest, by the way?
Da, toată lumea face long rest.
Ok.
But it seems Geralt, Bupido, and they went ahead.
As you pack up and get ready to go
Sorry,
back on the road.
are there
Okay.
any signs of struggle, scuffle, where
Um,
Bupido was
nope.
sitting?
In the camp? Nope.
Alright, because he was with me, right, in the shift? So I would know where
Bupido?
Yes.
So he was camped near the goblins here.
Alright.
Alright, so you packing and preparing to resume your journey?
Tim will spend his morning telling Sarin what he actually dreamed or had I don't know, the illusion or
Yeah,
whatever.
she seems
happened.
horrified. Now I get it. Damn, I wish I will end up like that. Damn, that sounds painful.
It will not happen. Not ever. Not as long as I live. I give you my word for that.
Thank you.
I'm feeling getting stronger, and the stronger I get, the more safer you will be. All of us will.
It's like this place is really fucked, you know? Affecting us not only physically, but mentally as well.
Demons influence. It is what it is.
We picked the wrong time to visit the Underdark, haven't we? Of all times.
Isn't exactly my most pleasant place, but we were kidnapped.
I know.
Just, I've read about it, but it is horrible here. I hate it. I hate the people that came up with the name. I hate the people that inhabit it. I hate everyone. Equally. I will cleanse this place. Once we get home, get the guard and sweep it clean.
Alright. I don't think it'll be possible, but whatever.
I'll bring the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
empire on this. Trust me, nobody kidnaps us. Nobody.
Okay. Let's focus on getting out first.
Logically, yes.
As Geralt walks back into camp.
Monster Hunter.
Hello, sleepyheads. I took the liberty of scouting ahead just a little bit. Seems like we are safe for a while. Shall we head to Krakenstock?
Where's Bupido, Geralt?
Who?
The
The
Dero.
crazy guy.
I don't know. I'm not his keeper.
He's a long cousin of yours, no?
Don't insult me.
Dero and Duergar, they gone and live in Gakostok together?
Could say that, but
Maybe he was impatient.
you don't
and
actually
couldn't
get
wait.
along, you know.
Oh, so they're like lesser beings.
There used to be slaves to the Duergar. They have been freed as a people like 100 years ago or so.
Ah, I see how it goes.
But don't mistake the so-called freeing to actually
But between you
them
and me,
being on equal terms.
between you and me, who's madder, more insane, Duergar or the Dero
Terror, of course. Duergar not insane.
inside? And with an inside face. Really?
Because
Does he believe his own words?
of course he believes his own words. He's a Duergar.
Delusional. He whispers to Siren. They're both fucking insane.
I mean, we are following in those footsteps as well.
Oh yes, I am quite curious about the place. Though.
No, I mean,
I'm mistaken.
of insanity.
Insanity.
Slowly but
What-
surely we're
What
Training
even is insanity? What is sanity? We've lost it long ago.
exactly.
We will conquer our demons. We will get it back. The sanity I meant.
Okay, I hope just we do that before it's too late.
Yes, but keep close to me, please.
Okay. If it helps you sleep at night, I guess. Let's go.
Oh, it'll absolutely help.
Anything else in the camp?
Yeah, I would
Yes,
like
go.
to inspect the Bupido's place of rest. Are
Man, fuck!
are the belongings still there?
Nope. He left or was taken with all of his belongings. There doesn't seem to be any sort of fight or drag marks. Is there anything else you're looking for?
Steps? Traces?
Footsteps, kind of hard to see on this hard rock. If you want to roll survival, maybe we can catch a very faint trail.
Maybe Breeze has a more a finer nose.
I think Breeze can roll that for sure. But Breeze would also like to to ritually cast detect magic. Maybe there's a sense of magical activity
Nobody
surrounding.
ritually
Bupido.
casts while I'm in the party.
Oh, no.
Încep să cânti la baza în două ca să-i spargi concentrarea.
Absolutely.
Well, where do we start? Geralt is pinging up like a fucking Christmas tree. His weapons are enchanted. His potions are also giving blips. Other than that, whatever magical items that you have, I don't know what else you're looking for. Any weirdness around Pido's resting
Yeah.
place? Not really.
So nothing surrounding Bupido's resting
Nope.
place or any tracks. Does Yak Yak or Spider Bait ping anything?
Nope.
Anything from Eldeth?
Nope. I would have told you.
Derendil? Okay.
Unless you have given them one of the magical daggers, I don't think so. Someone is wearing or carrying your magical draw dagger, but without ping. But other than that, no.
And from the survival check from before, Breeze can only tell that Bupindo's footsteps have led somewhere north, right?
No, that was the spider footsteps. You don't see Bupido footsteps.
Can I roll for survival to check
Just
if I can determine?
17. Și either they don't exist or you just rolled.
Ah, okay, nu mai rolez.
Alright then. He disappeared.
Wow. Does Breeze feel less exhausted? Question mark.
No, that's exhaustion for food. So depending on if we find food right now, so you can eat, that won't go away. Because there's two type of exhaustions that you can earn during fights when you drop or stuff like that, and the one because the lack of nutrition or water, and that doesn't go away until you get a good meal in the next days or so. All right, so if there's nothing else,
Yes, it is something else.
okay, go ahead.
Don't rush.
I don't know.
I
Rush.
take out my kidney stones
All right.
and send a message to Lord Grazilax of the First Order
Okay.
of the Society of Brilliance. 25 words, I believe.
Absolutely.
Hey G, we have found notes about a certain Dawnbringer, a sword with inner intelligence. Know anything that might help us? We have a map. Nothing else. Hopefully there are 25 words.
He said, you get back. It's only worth. It's only fair that I will assist you back, as I've assisted me with a circle. Show me the map the next time we meet. I think it will be soon, and I will take a look.
And he will mentally say, okay man, but nothing goes through. And
Exactly.
Bingo! Yes, we got a lead. And I high-five myself because nobody cares.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. So Tim, are you planning on crafting anything these days? If not, do you think you could make me a sword out of these books that we've got from those? A big sword? This axe that you made is pretty good, but kind of hard to swing to properly hit all the time.
So you want a great axe,
Now you made me a great axe. I wanted a great sword.
then you want a great sword. What?
No, I wanted
What's
a
after
great sword
that?
from the start, but you made me a great axe.
But you said
Now I said I want a big weapon, and you made me a great axe. I was thinking of a sword.
listen, the legends I've read about barbarians, they use great axes because the brutal criticals that they... Actually... But yes, I guess I misread it. I thought you said, make me a great axe.
Weapon.
Great weapon
Great
axe. Or something along the lines.
Yes, a great weapon sword.
I can surely help you, and I'll attempt, at least, to craft a great sword. Would that please you, my lord?
But of course.
He deeply bows. Okay, I will get to it.
Yeah, yes. Thank you.
Then I will hammer you down. Into the ground. When you
What?
sleep.
Eldet and Sorry, not enough for you?
Oh no, they're just friends with certain
Well,
benefits and
Well,
wings.
if that's the price to pay for a great sword, I guess I'll let you do whatever you want.
Oh no. You misunderstood me. I will hammer you into the ground.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't misunderstand anything. It was
And-
pretty clear what you want to do.
And you will stay there until the next weapon order. I'm not gay either, but the hammer is a hammer, and a nail is a nail. You know what goes in a nail is a hammer. Anyway, yeah, sure, I will.
Yeah. Thanks then.
Not promises because expert, but I'll do my best.
Truly, the madness has
And
reached
he
us.
ponders for a bit. Maybe he is gay. No, he doesn't. That's me.
Move away, old
The
man.
voices are winning.
Mamă, cu avantaj mâncați.
Scott ahead.
Garalto.
Right. Sarit. Let's find food. Uite și la ăsta, overachiever. Joe, find food. That's a fail.
Ia,
Grog,
Shit.
find food. Fail. Jim Jar, find food.
yes!
Okay. Tim, crafting check.
Right away, sir.
All right. You destroy
Gonna be a great axe again.
a hook. But you can still try with the other hooks. It won't happen during this leg of the journey, that's for sure. You tinker with it, and you don't find a good way of turning that hook into a sword, even though the creatures were actually more or less using it as a sword. Okay. Breeze. Trail razor check. How many hooks did you harvest, Joe?
Well, as many as I could.
There were 4. So 2 of each. You took all 4?
Well, if I could, I would. I think I said I'll take the hooks, but I don't think we ever discussed how many I
Yeah.
can and if I could harvest them properly. So whatever you say is feasible, I'll take those.
I mean, it would be hard to chop their hands off.
Yeah.
Ia zi, Breeze. Ne ascundem sau nu ne ascundem?
Pas cu advantage și să folosesc
Pasul
pasul
de
la
3. Sigur. Cool. Da, it's un spell slot, nu mai activa
acum.
neapărat pasul de 3, că nu ne ajută nimic momentan. Alright then, the journey continues. Again, food kind of scarce. Once again, it appears that some of you will have to go hungry for a few more days. However, Jim Jar, in his infinite wisdom, or just say damn pure luck, he stumbles upon a pond of a family of something akin to very ugly fish, and just by pure chance, And with that, kind of managed to pick up the slack for the others that weren't able to find. And with his help, all of the companions and yourselves get fed for the following days towards the remaining journey towards Grackerstock. So that means that it's very yucky fish managed to shake off the hunger that you have been harboring since past days. Doesn't take that much long, and eventually you're kind of starting to feel like you are close to civilization, or whatever counts as civilization in this
Poți să mai rolez,
very
by
dirty
the way,
place.
crafting?
Asta o să fie sesiunea următoare. Asta era check-ul tău pe următoarele zile, că nu e așa de pe zi pe alta. Și as I said, civilization, you realize that you are getting closer, as the ground at your feet has been getting smoother and flatter, welcoming a respite from the uneven passages to which you have grown wearily accustomed. Eventually, stone tiles become more noticeable, turning the path into a proper road. You can see spots of light in the distance, blue, white, and too regularly placed to be phosphorescent mushrooms. The lights are proper lamps flanking two massive stone gates, blocking the tunnel. Before you get a chance to examine the intricate carvings of the gate's surface, a harsh voice hisses from a slit on the cavern wall that was not there before. State your names and business, the voice orders in Dwarvish. Does anybody who understands Dwarvish? Anyone?
Ah, fuck that language.
Except Eldeth. Is there anyone around you?
Eldeth speaks.
Okay,
And
so
probably
none of you
silent?
understand the first time, and seeing that you all look around like a deer in the headlights, Geralt, Hemet, and Eldeth of course understand, and they kind of translate for you. But before they get to finish, the voice once again cries out to you in a broken common-ish. State their names and business. And you realize that from the gates, more slits open, and you're getting held at the crossbow point, let's say.
Who is out front?
Out front, how? What?
In the marching order or something like that.
Usually Joe, right? You were in the front, usually.
Yeah, I'm in the front behind the navigator.
Yep.
Greetings, dear sirs. I am Timarian of House Ruminestra. A pleasure to meet you and to visit your incredible citadel.
Geralt also replies, Geralt of Ravenhold, monster hunter, here for contracts. Hammett, merchant, citizen. And
Joe, traveler.
Hail, all travelers and merchants.
you allow your slaves to speak? And Emmett says, these not my slaves. These are mercenaries. I hired them. They don't look much like mercenaries. They don't look like much like you can afford them. Clan? He asks towards Hemet. Hemet replies, fuck. I don't know. Ironhead, weaponsmith, arms dealer. Hold. It says the others yell then on the other side. Ready yourselves for inspection. Right? And you hear click, as doors are starting to open and footsteps coming from inside. Are doing anything or waiting?
I'll ask Hemeth, do I have to strip naked for it?
No, but they want to see your goods,
Oh, you mean those two goods?
not those.
You are guys are naughty
Dacă,
dogs.
știi cum zic?
Naughty dwarves.
Well, that's funny. I suggest you don't tell them that.
Copophile, huh? Can I speak in your language?
Can ya?
I'm not sure. I'll try my best.
Alrighty. I'm trying to.
Oh, I'm stripping then. No, not.
Breeze shares or shows the Ormu mushrooms and also the hook horror egg to sort of justify that he's a merchant, a traveler.
You're a mercenary, Harry.
Finally,
Hey, who's Harry?
finish preparing this.
Who's Harry? The furry.
I'm furry, not hairy.
They start. Are you allowing them full access to your goods? Is anyone?
Oh yeah, nothing to hide. Just I will add, keep your hands where I can see them. You can inspect, but you cannot take.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh no, no.
Mercenaries, eh? First time in Drakenstag.
First
Oh,
time,
what?
let's make it a pleasant visit, please.
What the fuck is the meaning of this? A dwarf? In our city? He spits. Fucking dwarf! The audacity! Look, I have business to attend, contracts to take. Yeah, master. Witcher, whatever you are, you can move on ahead. Thank you. I'll see you around, guys. And he moves.
So can we move along?
No, inspection is not yet over. Only him, for now. This is suspicious.
Wait, so I can get this straight. So Hemeth was traveling with us. Wait for this.
Yes.
And we were traveling with him. Yes.
Yes.
And you are not inspecting him, but we're inspecting us.
I'm expecting him as well. He's
You
expecting him
just
as well.
pat him on the back.
No. He seems suspicious. He claims he's a merchant. There's no caravan. He seems to be harboring slaves. There are no slaves. You do not look like mercenaries to me. You look like you have looted all that we have.
Ah, you
Yeah,
wouldn't know our story. You wanna hear it?
Yes, go ahead.
But first, let me ask you:
But please, no, don't say it. Don't say
do you
it.
like drows?
Strauss. Nobody likes Strauss.
Hell, there you go.
It's okay, they don't
I'm
like us
sure you-
either.
I'm sure you can connect the dots. You are smart dwarves, come on. Us, drows, dwargas, Venos, traveling together through the Underdark. Sapete di Gizatno?
No.
See, he's a friend, and I move and I pat him and caress
Yes.
him. Yes. Good draw. Good draw.
Yes. Drown, whatever. Anyone is more than welcome to come to our city and peddle their
Yes,
goods.
that's exactly what you need to know. We have goods, we have money, we are here to visit, to make allies, to spend money, to get items, to sell you materials, to buy materials, you know, the trade. If you keep inspecting us, I'm not sure the traders from your city will enjoy it.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You may pass.
Oh, greetings. Cheers. Gladly do it.
The gate, and as you are hurried through, you don't get very far. Oh, don't forget, is this your first time here? Yes. Outsiders are limited to the Darlake district only. You are not allowed beyond that.
Well, perhaps.
Sounds fine.
Mm,
Sounds fine.
no, I just want to ask: is the king in the city?
Of course he is.
Can we have an audience with him?
This one's funny. Audience with the king.
The demons are funnier, by the way.
Who?
The demons.
Demons.
Yes, but it's between us and the king. If he
Sure.
is willing to share with you,
Yeah.
just please.
Off you go. Off you go.
And he moves. Fucking bloody people. I'm leaving the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where is inside
Yes.
the city? North?
So you are, as you are hurried through here, the
Okay.
gates, you are entering the city. But as you're trying to go through this gate, on the other side, you see two Ergar mounted on steeders, on big spiders, protecting the gates from inside like cavalry, less, or rather more appropriate. Yes. Okay, but this gate gets closed, and you hear a voice. Wait! Don't
I
let them
freeze in my
through
tracks.
just yet.
I freeze in my tracks.
And you see another Dwergar materializing out of thin air, or rather, probably out of visibility, as a lot of them like to visible.
I have a shadow clone here, by the way.
Where? Who? I don't see it.
Different campaign, I think.
Disappeared.
Că zicea că e dublat token sau ceva. And you see this guy, he takes off his helmet, revealing his bald head and clearly diseased face or whatever it is. You are clearly lying, you idiots! Well, he yells back at the guards at the gate. How could you let this through? What do you mean, Chief? What's wrong? Don't worry about it. Return to your post. I will deal with them. Okay. Sorry. So, mercenaries, eh? That's what you are.
I prefer the word survivor, but whatever ruffles your frills, I guess.
So no mercenary, survivors.
No, I'm no mercenary. I'm a noble
You're
from
slaves.
the astral realm. Yes,
Slaves,
not
yes.
slaves.
Well, do you see masters anywhere? If you don't, then we're no slaves.
we can remedy that. I ought to just send you to the slave pens.
No, we are free people.
But maybe we can come to an arrangement, because frankly, you kind of amuses me. So, what do you have that is worth your freedom? And you see him, his very lingering and very creepy gaze moving from one to another amongst you, focusing on whatever shiny, not so shiny weapon.
I will message
and,
Hemeth asking the name of the king. Quickly.
Still Shadow, Rogar, Still Shadow, Horgar, Still Shadow.
Dorgar?
Horgar,
Horgar Skill Shadow.
Still Shadow. Horgar.
Horgar, okay. Are you sure Mr. Horgar Still Shadow would be happy with what you're doing right now, just taking things from us before we meet him?
Oh, this is a very generous donation to the coffers of the king. Of course. So,
Oh, well then, he will not be interested in the danger that awaits him. Take everything, but we will stay quiet. Until you present your excuses and apologies and let us speak freely.
what?
Oh, take everything. Yes, please do it. And I throw everything. Yes, take absolutely everything. I'll not say a word to your king.
Looks around. Do you have anything interesting on you?
And he will whip you.
Yeah.
And I will sit and laugh my ass off. I cannot wait.
Junk. Junk.
Mr. Chemeth again, how do we get an audience with your king?
Not easily.
Who do we have to speak with?
I will inquire about that.
I'm losing my patience here.
Yeah, well. This! He points towards the very fancy drow dagger with the hilt of a spider. This would make a fine gift, yes?
1,000 go for it, yes.
No. Generous donation.
I don't do that.
Then you ought to be just thrown to the slave pens.
Who's got the dagger?
Some party stasher.
Ah, no.
Nu este
no,
dagger lui Sarin?
No, like burglar's
Nu.
dirk. E unul
E
din...
+1 dagger-ul din party stash.
Credeam că e... whatever, gives a shit about that. It's a dagger.
Yeah, sir. It's a very fine donation.
Good. Then we are agreed. No. Don't give it to me now. You give dagger to this man here, points towards, and by tonight, you, what was the name? Hemeth Ironhead. Yes, we'll meet down at the ports, and you'll make the donation. Fine, whatever, just let us in. Okay then. If you don't show up with the dagger, I'm gonna send the stone guard after you, and you'll... Yeah, let's go. Okay. And as you pass into the city proper, even Hemeth looks a little bit surprised. I do not understand what's happening. This is not usual Dwergar behavior.
I was about to ask you, yes, who does that to his own kind? You are a Dwergar, and they're treating you like a fucking slave.
Well,
Like a nobody.
I don't understand what's happening. As I said, bribery is not in our culture. pursuit of personal wealth, also not in our culture. Because that was our downfall. Many generations.
Well, there's
Do not worry, Rose.
all sorts of weird stuff going on. People doing funny things, demons popping out. So who knows what's been affecting your folks also?
We're not the usual traveling bunch, are we? It's normal to be a bit suspicious, I think.
I can't stress enough how important it is that we meet your king. He seems to have the total authority here, and we have
Fine.
to put things in order.
I will try to contact some people that have access to the king. Though it's gonna take a little.
Just tell them that the danger is imminent.
Of course. But one thing is true. You're only allowed into the Dark Lake district. Thankfully, there is an inn there for outsiders. It's quite cozy compared to what you had to endure on the road till here. So
I'd love an inn.
I will.
I'd love an inn right now.
Yeah. So I will escort you there directly, and then I will return to my clan, contact some people, see if I can get you in touch with some individuals, influential or semi-influential, that eventually could get us, you, an audience to the king and tell it what we have seen. So, yeah, let's meet tomorrow at this very same hour in the Blade Bazaar. That should be outside your inn.
Tim nods.
If you want to do some shopping, do some sleeping, some warm food, you will have it at the inn, and he takes you to the inn. And
you're a good man, Emmeth. Thank you.
So this is kind of how the city of Krakostock. This is the Dark Lake. You have been getting into town from one of the entrances in the southeastern part. Eventually you were allowed in and taken to the Dark Lake district, directly here towards the inn.
Oh shit, the art is super familiar.
It is not official art.
I know. In a game I played long ago.
It's actually Krakostock, so...
Really?
Yep. So, the official art looks kinda like this. I'll send in Discord. This is more like a 2.5D version of it. Come on, can do it. Okay.
Play the game with similar art. Nu mai țin minte numele, îmi scapă.
This is Krakostock official. But, yeah. Anyway, as you're entering the Dark Lake district, feel a wave of heat slamming against you, and an acrid smoke rises to choke the air out of your lungs. This is a civilization, but it is filled with embers and smoke from the forges that are continuously and infinitely being worked on in this city of grey dwarves. The Dark Lake spreads out beyond the jumble of building and streets, reflecting the lights of countless fires burning across the city within hollowed-out columns and stalagmites. To the streets, you see a lot of crowds of people moving either as group as in a solo, and you move easily. Throng of buyers, merchants, and slaves. You're not the only outsiders here, as you spy drow, deep gnomes, deros, orcs, and similar races in the crowds. And the shouting of people blends with the sound of distant hammering, create a constant, distracting din. Anyway, you are taken to the inn, which is called... what you called? Has a weird name. Golbron's Lair Inn, which, as Hemet explains, is kind of like the name of a bullet, of what the Dwergar are calling a bullet in their own language. So Golbron's Lair Inn, and this seems to be the one dedicated, the only lodging dedicated in town for outsiders. And is there anything you wish to say or do while on the way? As
Is
Hemet drops you to.
Dark Lake District also connected to, I don't know, markets, bazaars?
Yes, the Blue Bazaar is like Hemet said, is just outside of your inn. As you see, a lot of merchants trying to sell their goods. You can find all sorts of goods around in this town that you'll find the regular kind. And if you have the money and you have the time, you might want to try the specialty, the Dark Lake Stout. It's made here at the brewery. Specific and special to Kakelstag.
That's for people enjoying alcohol, right?
Of course. Enjoy that.
All right, lodgings should come first then.
But first, I suggest you take a good rest, enjoy the beds, and tomorrow. Actually, let's just meet in the bazaar. Maybe you can window shop or actual shop there before we meet. And yeah, I will see what information I gathered, and I'll put together a reward for you for helping me get.
Do you need to get that knife to the guy at the?
Yeah, don't forget to take it with you.
Yeah, I'd rather avoid complications right now.
Well, just take it then.
Okay. He just takes it. Welcome. Welcome to the Bullet Slayers Inn, whatever you people like to call it in your common language. Look, I even placed a mat over there in common. People are telling me upside down, but who cares? I'm your host, and I suppose you have come here for accommodations, yes?
Indeed.
This inn.
We'd like to indulge in some of some food. We've traveled for a very long time, only feasting on fungi.
Well, you are in
We'd
luck
like
because I have
some-
meats sitting on the grill behind me. Also
Yeah.
drinks, soft drinks for the soft surface people, harder drinks for the Dwargar blood, and all kinds. Also accommodations from the very measly and cheap stone beds to double rooms with beds of, I don't fucking know what you're using there on the surface, silks and the soft parts of puny humans, I don't know, but they're soft.
Cotton, handpicked by my most favorite
That's the one.
retainers.
We have those as well, but it will cost you more, of course. Whatever you want, within reason, we can accommodate you. So, tell me.
Yes, rooms.
Let's start with some ale, please.
Well, it is.
Actually, give me the Durga special.
The Dark Lake Stout.
The strongest.
Yeah. Well, if you're in Grekelstock,
Well, you can afford it? You seem to be a little bit.
Well, that depends.
Can you afford to sell us?
Of course. The serving is 7.5 gold. Or the bundle, you can get a bigger bottle that has 4 servings for 25 gold. This is the most expensive thing we have. We also have piss, ale, and whatnot, if that's what's more your style.
Yeah, I want the piss ale. Not
As I thought. You're a kobold. Okay, the piss ale is not that expensive. It's like a mug. It's like 4 copper pieces.
I'm not trying to be ungrateful, but are those really the prices?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
you.
This stuff's cheap. Yeah, you should.
Do you think I would sell ale for 4 copper pieces?
Seven gold pieces for ale.
It's Dark Lake Stout, my friend. It's only available in Grakelstag, made at our own brewery. And it is told that it can actually make you big. It can give you the power, or rather, the ability to feel like a fucking duergar for as long as the stout is in your body. Like actually go like... He kind of makes himself kind of as if he's starting to enlarge, but faking it out. It is a magical ale, my friend. Magical.
Can I get the next one then?
Get whatever you want. I shit you not.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that the prices are correct.
He seems to be believing what he's saying. And look, it's on the menu here.
Check the menu.
Stout, dark lake stout. 7.5 gold piece per serving. 25 gold per bottle. Or regular bottle.
I grab a pen or whatever if there's any.
I'll down my first ale while he's doing that and give me another one of these.
Absolutely.
Yeah, actually give me 4 of them.
Absolutely.
I raise the 7 and the 5 remains, so 5 gold.
Huh?
Here says 5 gold.
Oh, that's 7.5. Maybe the idiot who translated it wrote it funny. You know what? I can give you the first one.
On the house.
No, like
Thank
for
you.
5 gold.
Oh, for 5 gold.
If you want to try, who am I to disagree?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright, 5 gold. Have a dark lake stout.
I want to grow big.
Right. So you drink the dark lake stout. You need to make a constitution saving throw. If you fail it, you become inebriated with dark lake stout. And as long as you're inebriated, you drink it and nothing happens.
Hey, false advertisement. Why am I not feeling big? Why am I not big? I feel insignificant. I feel small.
I think
Smaller
you need to
than I
drink
have
some more,
arrived.
my friend. You seem to be handling your alcohol better than expected. Well, the taste is good at least. Ain't it?
I don't know. It's okay. How come you're so jolly for, your people are known as... How could I call you without insulting you? Cold.
Grumpy. They're always grumpy.
Grumpy.
Fuck it. Is it even worth lying? No. This is an act. It is how I am supposed to act with outsiders so they feel good here at our home. This is not what how I'm usually are at home, you know? This is my job. So, enjoy it. Or don't. I don't fucking care. Or rather, my friend, I think, I hope that you feel that you are well cared for and in good company.
We shall leave a 5-star review.
Tim will chuckle a bit.
So you want some deep roasted meat, ribs? We have it.
Yeah, I'll have lots of cheap meat.
What the fuck? I'm so cheap. I'll give you some bone to chew on if you want.
No, I want meat, but the one that's cheap, not the prime cuts. Those are for lords. I pointed at him.
How much is a room?
Depends on which one you want.
The one with
Want to
walls.
sleep on the floor?
Sure.
All rooms have walls, but look, you can go look in the doors that don't have their doors closed. So we have plenty of different kinds of accommodations. Like I said, stone beds, softy beds, double beds, single beds. The stone beds, on here, you only have that and a blanket.
Ooh,
That's
blanket,
like
blanket.
1 silver piece per night or day or whatever. Yes, good. Then we're moving to the soft beds with a desk. That's like 5 silver piece per night. Then we have the double room with 1 desk. That's 8 silver piece. If you want to share, if you're into sharing, or if you want the really luxurious bed with a mirror and very soft bed, the greatest that we have, that is 1 gold per night. Or is it?
Do
2
you,
gold per night.
do you have tariffs for a week?
Yes, a week has 7 days. So multiply that by 7.
Would you consider lowering the price if we stayed more time, like a week?
So, so this is like, okay, listen here. There is nowhere else you can sleep in Grackelstag, yes? So this is what's called a monopoly. So, unless you want to be picked up from the streets and thrown in the slave pens by the guards, you're gonna have to sleep here. So, what is my incentive to lower the price? Nope, these are the prices. Can't afford it? Go sleep in the stone bed.
The stone bed is an upgrade for us for sure. I'd like one.
Stone bed.
Say,
Alright.
Luxurious.
Cheap sticks. Absolutely.
I'll take a soft bed and share with someone if
I'll take the royal bed, please.
someone
Yeah.
wants to share.
Good choice, mister. It gives you a key to your room. Please get your room to your...
Give him 2 gold.
Okay. And Joe, you took a luxurious room?
No, a soft.
Oh,
The-
the soft
The
bed?
the twin bed, the twin.
Oh, the twin. You get, instead of getting 1 for 5, you get 2 for 8. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And see who wants to share.
not
yak yak and spider bait. I'll
Yep.
sleep with you. Near you.
Okay, we'll push the beds together and we will all fit nicely in it.
Perfect.
Come on.
În teorie, câți oameni pot să doarmă în patul ăsta?
Double bed-ul tău?
Da.
Tu singur. Că you are a fancy noble elf. You for usual people, 2 people. It's double bed. Queen bed.
When there's passion, you can fit Saren and Elzeth also.
That's what I was thinking.
Am văzut în filme.
I'll take a stone bed, says Chimchar. I'm a little bit on short on cash, I guess. Sarit will take a soft normal bed. Do you not care?
He will go to Sarin and Eldet and say, "You guys go take that bed. I will chill on the soft bed.
Are you sure?
I have to pay for my sins, one way or another."
I wouldn't say no to that, she says. I have missed a
Well,
soft bed.
Enjoy it.
Come. Alright.
And I'll pass him 20 silver or whatever was for the single soft bed and
5.
chill in it. 5.
5 silver. Right. Okay. So you guys buy food, you buy lodgings, and even though the in Krakostag are a little bit more violent than you are accustomed, you cannot deny the safety that this inn brings and the comfort of having 4 walls around you and living inside of what appears to be civilization, more or less.
Breeze looks to the earth elemental
Hmm.
on the other side of the main hall and approaches.
Puts himself in front of you.
Greetings.
Are you saying to the earth elemental?
And to the lady near the table.
Okay. Yeah. What's up?
Is she looking like a
Deep gnome.
dwarven lady or
No, she's a deep gnome.
deep gnome?
No.
Yes. You have business with me.
Your companion looks interesting. What is he?
An earth elemental. It is my bodyguard.
How did you manage to tame one? I hear elementals are quite wild.
Well, if you ever get to Blengenstone, you'll see quite a few of them running around. It is a normal sight around inner city.
Priest looks back towards the group, looking for Jimjar, hoping to catch his eyes and
Jimjar.
bring him along.
I was like, fuck. He tries to turn around and seeing that. Oh, Chimchar! You fucking scoundrel. Made it here, aren't you?
Get over here, Jimjar. Introduce us.
Come on. Really? Ariana, the fuck you're doing here? How do you think, you moron? I am with business. You still owe me 10 gold, you know? Since the last bet that you have lost. Yes, of course. You know that I always pay my debts. I'm afraid that I haven't been doing quite well lately. Being captured by the drow and traveling with new companions. Fascinating. So do you have my gold? He starts digging into his own pockets, pulls out some lint, then looks over towards Breeze. Help a man out.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe he doesn't, but I can pay half of what he owes you, like
No,
5 gold.
I can settle for a little bit of help instead of paying that bet that you have. What do you need?
Do tell.
Well, I've been here for a while trying to do some business. However, it seems to have fallen through. That never happened before. I don't understand what the fuck is happening. I'm supposed to meet with someone, sell some gems, and then buy a bunch of weapons. Though, as I was about to meet with the buyer, he got murdered in a fucking open street by the guards. So, Duergar on Duergar action, yes? And got accused for showing off. For he had a little bit of a small golden pin in the hidden behind his scarf or whatever that he was wearing.
What kind
So-
of pen?
Golden pin.
What shape or symbol?
Oh, I don't know. Who cares? It's about not about the pin itself. It's about showing off, blinging out for the sake of blinging out. Apparently, it is frowned upon here in the Duergar city, capital of fuckery and less fun dwarfs, you know. And my city really needs a special kind of weapons. And yet, I try to go haggle. I try to meet with the weaponsmiths, put in a new order. And what happens? Nobody accepts my order. They say that I cannot, they are under some embargo. That they cannot take new orders. So, can you fix this for me? You're asking a little bit too much. Who do you think we are? The Duergar police. Well, that's also worth a shot.
I have to ask, what type of weapons are you looking for?
Something that doesn't melt. Some acid-resistant weapons. Something with a coating that resists being molten down and destroyed by magical acid or otherwise. But why? Why would you need such a thing? Well, fight, of course. A bar back at home, which kind of becomes a little bit dour. It's not going very well. We've been attacked by some sort of a force. Like an army of oozes. Our weapons proved ineffective. We have lost much territory. And we have come here most urgently. Put in an order of acid-resistant weapons. And fucking hell, here I am stuck. Nobody able to craft such things for me. And of course only the Duergar would be able to. Fuck, Ariana, that sounds kinda not good. Yeah, got out when you got out. But not that nice back home, you know. Damn. Fine. I think I need to help her.
Do you know if the forges or the smith shops are in this district? We're only allowed in this particular district. We can't roam.
So
this
am I.
really.
You see, I'm not the Duergar. I'm trying to meet with representatives. The weapons that I sell here at the Blade Bazaar, they're mundane weapons. I've been trying to meet with the representatives of some Smithy clan, but as I said, I did meet with them, but they said that they are not allowed to take new orders.
Okay, we'll ask around for sure.
Well, I appreciate
And
it.
anything to get Jim Jar out of a jam.
Thank you, my
But
friend. I believe
What
it's
sort
not
of gems are you selling?
precious gems. I had a buyer all lined up. I would have sold the gems and then used the money to buy the weapons.
Do you have diamonds by any chance?
No, not diamonds.
Alright, it was worth a shot. But we'll be on the lookout.
Right. I appreciate it. Mind if I sit for a while? Yes, sit if you want.
Breeze steps away and shares what he learned with Joe Grog and Tim.
Tim's already in bed, can't you see?
Oh, hindi, Tim.
Come here, lad.
In bed.
Okay. While making his way to the stone bed, Chris drops by Tim's chamber and shares what he learned about Jim Jar's acquaintance.
So, I would like to ask the bartender what's his name, or the innkeeper, whatever.
My name is Grog.
That's quite a weird name.
No way.
I know. It's Grog with 3 G.
Groggy.
What's yours?
I'm a little poorer than you. My name is Grog with 2 G's.
I remember, I don't care. No. I'm pulling my leg, little one.
No. Why? Are you pulling my leg?
Is your name really Grog?
Yeah, his name's really Grog. And
No
give
fucking
me a
way.
couple more ales, please.
Oh yes, of course, coming right up. You know what? From one Grog to the other. Here, have a free drink.
Thanks.
All you want.
What he's having? The kobold.
The
one.
piss.
Yeah.
Well, you really want to know?
Sorry?
Or just said that you want what he's having?
No, yeah. I just want that pre-sale.
Sure. Get some mail. Get it there. Put some mail.
So, what's up in the city? Anything out of ordinary happening recently?
A lot of things. I wanted to tell you. Got it. So,
Yeah.
a lot of weird things have been happening lately. That is for sure. Mainly, there is a kind of a weird ban happening on new orders of weapons. You know, the Steel Shadow clan, the one that the king belongs to. They're also weaponsmiths.
Yeah.
Usually there was some sort of nice sharing of the orders that have been going to the Steel Shadow and some that are going to the Ironhead clan and other smaller clans that are weaponsmiths. Now the Steel Shadows, they control everything.
Are they looking to arm themselves? Like,
I don't know what they are looking, but there is some. I don't think they're arming themselves necessarily, but there is like some sort of a inner conflict, tension between the clans. Some, the Steel Shadows, hardening their fists around the others.
how does the ruling of the city work? Is the king elected or in?
Oh, the king is usually always in Steel Shadow clan. As it, the father before this king was also king, and his father before that also king, and his son will one day become king. Yes.
So inherited.
Yes, and other than that, there is the Council of Lairds, a representative for each clan. There is also Merchant Council that usually take care of the caravans that make it out of the city and are in charge of the commerce with other people and the surface people. And there's the Council of Savants, or whatever they're called, the ones kind of in charge of the Darrow people, you know.
I don't.
Don't matter. There's some history here. Deros used to be slaves. Current king freed them around 100 years ago, but they also live like in squalor in the clefts, and some of their own Dero are in charge of the others of the community. You know how it is. I don't know how it is. I don't fucking care about the crazies. If you ask me, they should have remained slaves. It was much better when they were still slaves. Trust me, I know. I lived through that.
That's interesting. So
The routes out, I hear, they're more dangerous. Everyone is riled up about something. Everyone is fighting each other more than usual. It's demons apparently attacking settlements, isolated settlements throughout the outskirts, like caravans not returning, destroyed. Ha! Fucking pandemonium. It's the end of the world. Who the fuck cares? I don't know.
Yeah. And they're not wrong.
Ah.
The demons are coming. There's a couple of, well, there's at least one really big one, and lots of smaller ones.
And nobody gives a fuck, it seems.
Well,
Or if they do, we're not told. The little people, you know.
yeah. Well, yeah.
say if we would want to go to the surface, who we would need to talk to?
Surface. I don't know. Surface people. I have been to the surface. I don't know how to help you.
Like any caravan master go there? Anyone famous or brave enough to do that?
Caravans are mostly the dark only, what I know. I don't know, maybe some people go out. I know, but these are good, well-guarded secrets, the access to the surface. Some people would kill to keep that a secret. So, shh, keep it down low, you know.
I see.
I don't know how to help you. I can ask, keep an eye, a rear out for...
Well, believe me that once people realize.
Oh, wait, you don't know how to return to the surface? How did you make it into the Underdark? I thought
Well,
that everyone
we
like
were
coming
sleeping.
and going.
Well, yeah, we
Ah.
came in through another entrance that's far away.
So you lost
We
your
got-
guide, got it. Well, that's tough, man.
No, there's the big demon. Well, he's in between us and the way we came in. So we need to find the way out on the other side.
Let's see. Well, good luck to you.
I'll
Actually,
drink to
don't
that.
worry. Once the demon shows up, lots of people are going to want the way out. So
You want to say about me? Ah! Just as you're talking with the bartender, the two dwergars here that were pretty civil, trying to talk about some transactions with another, they were talking in Dwarvish and whatnot. They jump each other on the table here and start fucking fisticuffing each, which you realize by the expression on the Grog's face that this is not common occurrence. Like, hey, what the fuck is going on here? Cut it out! He yells in Dwarvish, but you kind of understand what he's trying to say. Trying to they fight each other. Motherfuckers like crazy. What do you do? If anything, you step out of the way.
want me to stop them?
Can you?
I can try, and I'll rush one of them and try and push him out of the way.
All right. Let's roll for checks. Tank checks sau athletics. Grab. La tine. Asta n-are athletics, are că de...
Athletics.
Okay.
Bonkers.
You get one. You said you want to push him to the side?
Yeah, I just want to tackle him, but
Mhm.
not tackle him. What's the word? Like shoulder rush him and
Shove.
push him. Shove,
Shove
yeah,
him.
shove.
Okay. Let me at him! Let me at him! And you step in between them.
Yep.
Okay, so this other guy is trying to get over to him. Throw some more punches in there. Can't reach because even though you're more scrawny, you're fucking stronger than them combined. After more stronger than them combined, and after a few more seconds like that, you see some sort of haze being cleared from their eyes, and they both go limp, like they look at each other. Like, why are you touching me?
Come on, folks, sit down. Have a nail. You
What happened? Why is my face hurting?
ask that fellow, and I'll go back to the bar.
What? I didn't do anything. Why is my face hurting? Asked the other one. Did you attack us? Grog! The surfacers, they attacked us. Oh, you dumb fucks. You hit each other. What? I don't remember.
Well, you shouldn't drink if you can't hold your liquor.
I don't remember either. I don't feel intoxicated or, The fuck? It's weird. Come, let's sit down. Yeah. So where were we? Yeah.
Meanwhile, I sit on Joe's place and I drink his beer. Ale.
You finish it.
2 more ales. Grog, triple G.
Okay. He keeps them coming as long as
I'll keep them drinking.
okay.
At that price, would be a waste not to.
Good. Eventually. You want to do anything else of note before you retire for the night?
Nope.
Okay, you keep drinking for as long as you want. Keep subtracting your copper from inventory, and eventually you will go to your room and get your sleep in. I don't know if it will help you by doing another long rest, but if it helps, you can do that. There was one other interesting patron in the tavern as you were sitting there. Some sort of a tiefling in the side of the room, mostly whispering around, looking like he's talking to himself, but not really. Don't know, kind of weird. Was there. But yeah, you go ahead and sleep, and when you wake up in the morning, he's not there anymore. Ariana still is. Her Earth Elemental bodyguard. Right. Today, what would you like to do?
Sleep in.
Sleep in. Okay. That's not...
half an hour. Or so.
Yeah. The luxury of sleeping in.
La ce ora sei liberează camerele.
La ora 12, of course.
Mamă, câte săptămâni n-am dormit în paturi normale.
Nici acum dormim pe normal, ai luat patul ăla ieftin.
Cât de cât acolo.
El are blăniță, ține.
Civilized.
O piatră și o păturică.
So I guess we need to meet with Hammett.
Eventually, after one full day.
Tim will come out with the Vazandu out playing some, I don't know, some grumpy song maybe.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, you realize in the moment that, or now that you hear music, that this inn is not that kind of inn with a bard and whatnot. Because the Grey Dwarves are pretty grey in personality as well.
Yeah, I will try to add some lyrics to that. to make
Alright.
it
So
maybe.
who comes for breakfast and who sleeps in?
No, I'm not sleeping over breakfast. I'm just sleeping in. Like,
But you know that when you go and you check yourself in, the breakfast is really early. And when you are in vacation, you really want to sleep and you need to weigh I'm going to wake up early and go eat breakfast, or I'm going to sleep in and not eat breakfast. Where is Joe right now in that train of thought?
that he's going to sleep like half an hour longer that he needs for a long rest.
Then
Like-
he heads out for the breakfast eventually.
For a morning ale and breakfast.
All right. Anyone else spending time in the room and not at the tables eating in the morning?
No, Breeze heads for breakfast as well.
Right. So everyone is there. Your companions as well. Jim Jar returns to speak more with Ariana, and Tim, you are at the bar playing a mournful tune, yes, with the vazando.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know.
Roll
Trying
of performance.
to get a smile out of this grumpy old dwarf.
All right. That really needs a
Something along the
performance.
lines like they tell me to be happy, but I'm actually sad. I hate
Take
these
up a
people, but
performance.
no shit like that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hate these people, but
Mai zile,
keep
mai
my
zile.
facade. Yeah.
And
The ale is cheap, the pale is.
and he realizes that the song is about him, and he cannot help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. And you can kind of see his the side of his beard twitching into the most frozen of the smiles that he could give you, which is a lot for a Duergar.
I'll
And
take it.
he tries
I'll take
to pretend like nothing is happening. But as you are focused and seeing, not observing at the thing at the looking at the Duergar and the Duergar looking away from you, you hear the chair near you being dragged a little bit across the floor, as if someone moves it to sit on it. And you realize that you haven't noticed this person approach you until it was too late, until he was clearly within stabbing distance or dangerous distance, even though you're in an open area. And he goes like, my, what an interesting tune. And he looks at your vazando, looks around. Mizrim. An Mizrim instrument, right? I can see it. I can see the house sign on it. As you look at him, you realize that near you sits what appears to be by body size and the way he looks, a drow. However, this drow is kind of different than all the drows that you have seen, because his clothes are very fancy, more like akin to something a bard would wear. And
Sorry?
Oh my god.
No way.
It's fucking
No
Big J.
way.
GG.
so, would you like to tell me the story of how you have come to possess such an instrument?
You know how it is. Sometimes you are a guest, sometimes you're a slave, sometimes you're forced to sing a song, even though you are more with the words and stuff. You are a lyrical genius, but you are forced to sing on the Vazandu, and I learned during a night. The mistress quite enjoyed it, and I parted with the instrument, whether she liked it or not.
I see. Well, let me just say that the tune was most accurate, was most fine. I quite enjoyed it. So you are an escaped slave.
I prefer to call myself a free folk.
You see. Oh, now it makes sense. You are ones I have been hearing about, aren't you?
Who told you about us?
Oh, don't you worry about who told me about. Well, there's no. Excuse me. This is a professional defect. You are quite. If I think you are who I think you are. Popular, let's say, in some of the circles I've been going recently. You are. I think so. Are you not? Ilvara's escaped slaves. Yes.
Well, you can say that.
See,
Yes, we
you
saw
quite the talk.
we saw
back at
window
home.
opportunity and we took it.
You quite the talk back at home, you know.
They like us there.
More like everyone is watching with great interest whether she will be able to save face or not.
Well, I like a challenge, like every man, but I'm not particular in competing with the Drow society. So if you be a kind man and send them a message that we forgive them, so could they just relax and let us live our lives in peace? The
I
instrument
cannot do
will
that.
stay with us, by the way. I
No,
cannot
but I
part
cannot
with it.
do that. It's usually the Drow society. Yeah, you do not get to choose whether it gets to play with you or not. It's not a luxury that not even the Drow themselves have. So the one called Ilvara is now under a lot of scrutiny and stress to fix her mistake. And yet, she hasn't.
Perhaps she took a liking
yet.
to us, and she can't find it in her heart to chase us down and kill us.
Oh, don't you worry, she's still looking actively,
But
desperately.
it's all a facade now. She actually cares deeply for us. And I wink at him.
I mate, just if you talk to her, just tell her that so far we didn't kill any of. Did we? No, we did not kill any of them. But if they keep persisting on following us to take this guy's instrument that we've all come to enjoy, then things are going to get serious.
Look, don't tell me what to do or what not to do. As a matter of fact, my house and her house kinda allied. And should I be doing what I should be doing, I'm gonna have to report that I have found you, so she will know where to look for you. But do not worry, I will not do that, because that's not fun. Is it?
So I didn't quite get your name.
No, don't worry about my name.
Does Sarit recognize him, or is he?
I'd like to put a name to his face.
You look at Sarit, you realize that he's readying his hand crossbow to pounce like a fucker.
Does he look like he's terrified?
Sarit?
Yes.
Not necessarily. He's just.
Do you know this guy, Mr. Sarit?
He leans back to you. Benry, fucker.
Benry.
Yes.
I absolutely have no idea what that is.
He's a Bainry.
Oh, a banshee maybe.
Oh, that's actually funny.
As I was saying, I will not do no such thing. As a matter of fact, yeah, go ahead.
You seem like someone who values their own existence, so that's a wise choice.
By the way, Joe vorbește din pat.
Nu, Joe aici.
No. Că țipă de acolo din pat. 5 more minutes!
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, little guy. Are you threatening me?
No,
Get that?
no, that's like I'm not sure exactly what you were doing before, but that's the same thing. It's sharing information or something.
Listen, Mr. with no name, you are also threatening us by insinuating about divulging information about us. So
Yes.
consider it a fair exchange.
Yes, but I have the upper hand here.
Oh, do you?
Well,
Yes, you
you
are
have the
taller
upper
than me,
hand,
so yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah, and I have an axe. So what has that got to do with
It
anything?
seems that you are talking to us for a reason, so
Let's not go tribal. We are here to chat and have fun in a Durga city, in a tavern where everybody is welcomed. So, no need to be aggressive. We're just having
I'm
a bit
here
of fun.
do you want to join our
get
table?
good. Oh, is that an invitation? Of course.
Yeah, we
I
could be
wouldn't
more
mind
discreet
if I.
there.
I will insist on having a name because I like to put a name to a face.
Very
Oh,
well,
Otherwise,
then.
I will.
He's Benry.
My name is Jarlaxle Benry. Nice to meet you.
Have I heard this name in my life?
He's not as popular as his other friend, but maybe let's roll for history.
History, you said. Would that
Uh,
suffice, sir?
You have heard the name, know it's important, but don't know exactly why, who.
Okay.
But you
I'll
know
play
that
it like-
at least that the Bainry house is the strongest from Menzo Bernazan, and basically the one that rules the city, more or less.
Okay, yeah.
And Saret, as soon as Jarlaxle gets over to the table, he takes the crossbow from
This guy disadvantage.
that was hiding in his cloak or whatever that is, and tries to shoot. At which point, he, like, he coughs. For Jarlaxle has been a little bit faster and has already pierced him with a dagger in his stomach. I do not suggest pull that trigger. This wound that I have given you, for now, it is survivable. Should I move the blade a few inches to the right or to the left, that would mean certain death. Now nod if you understand. You see hate bubbling in his eyes, but values his life more than and he nods. Fitted. Very well. He pulls the knife out. Sarit starts bleeding on the ground and starts crawling away, holding his guts into his stomach before they explode out of him, and goes over to try to stop the bleeding. How rude. You invite me to a table and your friend attacks me.
Well,
Is a drow really a friend?
Depends on the drow.
maybe your reputation precedes us, you know?
Which is why it was foolish of him to try that. And there's few droplets of blood on the chair here. He wipes them out with his gloved hand before he takes a sit. Anyway, what are we having?
So what game are
Chicken?
you playing, Elf?
Who's speaking? No. A game? I'm not playing any game, my friend. I'm just here to enjoy good music from my friend over here. That was quite impressive for a surfacer to play such well the instrument of my people.
He nods.
Bravo. He claps
It seems that you are quite familiar with the surface people.
once, twice. Yes,
Have you been to the surface?
usually plenty of times.
So earlier you were
Spend a lot of time on
mentioning
the surface.
You're mentioning the possibility of divulging our location to our pursuer.
I said that I should be doing that as an ally to House Mizrim in representing my house, but I will not do that. So
Why would
I
you
don't know
not
why
do
you would
that?
understand. Why? Because frankly, this is fun. I want to see where this is going. And should you end up successful in the end, let's say, should you manage to beat this, to escape, maybe kill her. Don't tell anyone I said that. You're all invited over to Laskan. I've heard about that. It's a city on the surface. Maybe we can work together in the future. Maybe I can find a job or two for you to do.
Honestly, mate, at the moment, those drow are one of the lesser concerns of what.
Oh,
we
but
have.
they are not. For I'm going to give you a piece of information for free. For Ilvara, she has sent agents ahead of her in all of the civilized places that she thought that you would find yourselves in. And there is one such spy here in Grakelstadt.
Is that you?
That's so funny. No, it is a drow. Her name is Zalet. And she has a posse with her, warriors. She also sleeps here at the inn. Fair warning, try to stay out of her way. She won't move against you while here in Grakelstadt. She won't be that crazy to incite the anger of the dwarves, great dwarves, but make sure that once she sees you, if she hasn't seen you already, she will report your whereabouts to her mistress. Not she will try to move herself against you once you leave. So yes, here, you treat me as I have come here to inflict harm upon you, and yet here I am only trying to help.
It would seem so, at least.
No matter, you do what you want with information, don't have to act upon it. You don't have to come to Laskan either. I thank you for your song and for your time, and I believe it is time for me to depart.
But how do we keep in touch if you want to go to Lastkan? How do we know where you are headed? Where you are?
If you come to
Your
Laskan, I
current
will know.
location is.
If I won't be there, my people will be there.
Your people.
Well, we're trying
do
to
you
get
mean?
away from your people, you know?
Oh, don't mistake my people for the same people that are following you. No.
Oh, the Binder are
But there are no
merciful?
drows in Laskan.
Ah,
Not the Benry, no. My very own society.
Are you part
That's all you need to
of
know.
a society? That's brilliant.
You built a drow society on the surface.
Who says they're drow? Maybe they're surface people.
Pirates!
Laskan? Yes,
Surface
Laskan is
people
not.
following a drow?
No. Also, yes, of course. Surface people will follow anyone. The surface people don't have such strong principles and prejudices as the drow society has.
If you know the way to Laskan, can you show us how to get there?
Well, yes, but that would give you even an unfair advantage in the pursuit that is happening. And frankly, I'm not sure you will be able to survive it, as it is very close to Minzabanzan, the route that I take usually. You'll have to get really close, if not walk through the city of spiders to get to the trail I know to the surface. Maybe you find yourselves there. Maybe if I think you're worthy, maybe I'll show it to you.
Before you part, how long have you been in Grakelstuch?
I just arrived 3 days ago
3
as
days
an
ago.
envoy.
Do
Emissary.
these Tuaga seem different to you from the past?
You have an acute eye. I'm impressed. As a matter of fact, I am here under the guise of an emissary from my house. However, my true intent is to determine exactly what is happening. Why the people here acting so weird. They're not only here, in other parts as well.
Probably,
Nice.
Probably demons.
I suppose, yes, it has something to do with the demonic incursions happening in the Underdark.
That is the answer nowadays.
Unfortunately,
Are you related to that fellow Grumpf that Sarit was telling
My
us
brother.
about? He's your
my
brother?
brother, yes. Archmage of Menzoberranzan.
Oh wow.
I eventually need to go ask him as well if he knows something about this.
Well, do you know about the big demon?
Big demon.
Yeah, the one that leveled the quote.
Oh yes, Demogorgon. I have
Yeah.
heard. I have heard, yes.
We've also felt Inogu's influence.
Another one. Oh, I was hoping it was only Demogorgon. Well,
Yeah.
I'm afraid
Well, I
that
was hoping it wasn't even that guy because that guy's scary as shit.
I have seen some Minotaurs to the north of Grakelstuck, so I
Oh,
suppose
And those don't belong.
Baphomet is also making an appearance, or at least an
if
influence.
Inogu is there, Baphomet will definitely follow.
Exactly. And who knows what else? Have you been hearing from the Dibgnomes? I'm afraid that the recent drow incursions haven't left them with much of a city, much of a defense. They're now under attack by an army of oozes that shouldn't be as tactical and
Coordinate.
as they should be, coordinated
Triplex.
as they should be. Yeah. So yes, that gives me pause and makes me believe of another demon lord, control over oozes.
That
frankly-
explains Grabagur.
And frankly, I'm afraid to look to enclaves, settlements populated by mind flayers or stuff around.
But why
How-
are they
how-
coming into the Underdark? Who?
Question, my friend.
What's...
A very good question. I also need to go to the bottom of this. When I do,
Can your people hold the demons off?
my people are very powerful.
I know, I've read about it. Not exactly know it, but can they hold against all these demons?
As the priestesses, they'll say, of course, yes, we can hold it against everything. I'm inclined to agree, believe. Their powers are scary, especially when they work together. But against demon lords, I guess, I hope we don't have to find out.
I mean, your people...
There is another question that needs to be asked here.
are praying to Lord.
Exactly, my friend. Are my people behind this? Is that what you're going to ask?
Yes, have
Me?
you worked in the past? Have you, not you personally, but your house,
Well,
worked in the past
Yes.
with demon lords?
my people are very enamored. Let's just say that with summoning demons to do their bidding. Though I do not know of anyone able to summon a demon lord, but who knows what might have happened, what power might have been tapped into. We cannot exclude that, of course. Is there someone doing that? My people, possible, but I hope not.
Well, if
That's foolish.
one of the demon lords ends up attacking your people, then we'll know it wasn't them.
Well, if it was my people, I would suppose that some house found some secret of summoning a demon lord to use against another house. So that would be a little bit. If you see a demon lord rampaging through the battles with purpose, then
I don't think
guess.
the demon lords can actually have.
yeah, I
they
didn't
have-
think so either.
They have their own purpose, I guess, but
Indeed.
nah, that guy that nearly flattened the soul with just swinging his limbs around. I don't see how someone else could impose his purpose on that thing.
Probably
That
correct.
still gives me the creeps just thinking about it. Yeah, well, I wish you luck in finding out whatever's going on. We're going to go as far away from all of it as possible.
Perhaps we'll see each other soon. Perhaps not. Regardless, I'll follow your progress with great interest.
Yes, thank you, Jalaxel.
Keep practicing. He says as he points towards the Vazando.
I will. I'm glad you enjoyed that little piece.
Yes, it was very pleasant.
I was trying to make the bartender smile a bit.
Hey, barkeep. Aye. You know that the welcome sign is upside down, right? Yes. Okay then.
Tim, hey, didn't you catch the guy's name? Do you know how to spell it?
Yes.
Okay, just remember it. I'll need it later on.
Why?
Well, I'm gonna leave a message for him if we ever meet and fight some of the drow. I'll leave him. I'll leave a message on them, like a heart and his name, so he can follow our progress.
That's not how it works. If you... Never mind.
Actually, a great idea.
Yeah, I'll put first. You're right. I'll put his name and then the heart after, not before, so he doesn't get the wrong idea. You're right.
Jalaxel Joe sitting in a tree. Kisang. Woo, woo. Never mind me. I was bored.
Totally not gay.
Speaking of gays, I'm gonna approach Sarit to see if he's fine.
He's still bleeding through his stomach, but he's holding.
You need a hand or
Yeah,
a
you
bandage,
need a
maybe?
hand of
Because I
healing.
have none.
Hand of mud.
Healing. I need healing.
Sure. Let me give you a hand.
Thank you, my friend.
Slap it out of him.
It would have been great if you would have helped me in getting him down, killing him, that bastard. You'll surely give us the way. Oh, thank you. It's much better. You see
Totally.
his wound closing. Only blood still remaining on his hand.
That guy
Okay, yeah.
appeared out of nowhere, and he could have killed any of us. I strongly believe that he had means of escaping unharmed.
Maybe.
Was he invisible, though?
Or maybe he just teleported near you from somewhere else. I don't know.
Oh,
Did I feel him coming in through the door?
did you feel?
Yeah, because I was in
No,
my-
you saw with the corner of your eye, he came in from inside the inn.
okay.
From the left, you saw him coming.
Okay, so he
No,
wasn't
he moved kind of silently, stealthily, and
okay.
Like a
just
predator.
pop in. Yeah, it didn't just pop in.
Okay.
It moved like a panther.
No, the way he described it, it's like he wasn't there and then he was there all of a sudden. And
I just said that you don't see him or until the
yeah,
he's
exactly.
waiting on. He moved like you could still see him moving in the back with the corner of your eye, but you didn't necessarily identify him as a threat, let's say. So in that
Yep.
way, it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
stealth, not like an invisibility.
Okay.
Do we have any poison?
On you,
Yes.
nu
Only in
știu.
your heart.
Se pună pe ranul lui Sarit ca să-i închidă.
Does Sarit has any poison?
Sarit.
I think he does.
Didn't we take some gland from some, or did we try to take?
I know someone asked at some point, and
There was a creature that had some poison that we tried
yes,
to
but
take.
I also said that someone needs a proficiency in poisonous kit to be able to
Oh,
harvest.
we needed the bottle or something, and we didn't have.
Poisonous kit first. I don't think anyone has, because I would have allowed you to attempt to,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
you have empty bottles from potions that you have drunk,
No, I think it was way at the beginning.
probably. And nobody has
With-
proficiency with poisonous kit.
Dacă mai fi lăsat un long rest,
Da, dar nu poți să știi dinainte. Că trebuie harvestat in the moment before the creature, or shortly after the creature dies.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting a present for that drow spy. Like spiking a breakfast for her. But
Yeah,
it
she's
is
not gonna eat. If she recognizes us, she probably is not gonna.
Who said anything about us?
I don't know. Yeah. I got no. I can only resist poison. I don't know anything about using it, so. Bacon and eggs for me.
So the next step is to go meet with Hemet again, right?
Damn it. Yeah.
yeah, meth, yeah.
Yes.
Just to give you an overview. Are taking any of the NPCs with you? Sarit needs to stay home and recover. Now the NPCs can stay at the inn while not needed. So,
I'll take Sarin.
alright,
I
Sarin.
think we can take Jim Jar.
Sure, he will come. We good?
Yep.
Okay. Put you here so I can copy paste you. And this is the Blade Bazaar.
Ooh.
The oh right, so you slept into the one night in the Drakelstock, and yes, it was peaceful, restful. However, the smog here, you're not accustomed to it, and it kinda is hard upon your breathing. So everyone who sleeps in the or who spends the night in Drakelstock must roll each morning a Constitution saving throw. So please throw your dice. Team is fine. He didn't feel the smog. What smog? Okay. That's a fail from Breeze, a fail from Grog, and a fail from Joe.
I'm playing with pussies.
So Grog, Breeze, and Joe, you have contracted Grackle
Okay.
Grakalang.
Yes.
Okay.
You are coughing.
Famous South Korean ping pong player.
And okay. Grackle. Creature with one or more level. Okay. On each fail save, the creature gains one level of exhaustion. Stai așa că nu-i tot.
How?
Oh man.
Why not?
Ok, everyone. Come on. Nici măcar nu era un check greu. Dar, na, what can we do? Ok. Grackle Lung. A creature with Grackle Lung must succeed on a Constitution check to take the dash action. So if you want to take the dash action, you must make a Constitution check to see if you can actually run and don't get out of breath. If the check fails, the action cannot be attempted. If the creature casts a spell with verbal component, it must succeed on a Constitution check or be unable to complete the spell, causing the spell to fail no effect because you are coughing. So you can say the
Horror.
But yeah, that's it. So each morning the disease can advance or not, depending on your rolls. So the Blade Bazaar is, as you expect, a place where a lot of Duergar peddle their goods. All sorts of goods that you can find as basic in the player's handbook, you can purchase here at full price, and you can sell your unwanted things for half price, as usual. The merchants are a little bit weird to deal with. Some of them, they go invisible. Whenever you try to talk with them, they come back and go invisible again. Someone is claiming that why are not answering to my brother when he's speaking to you and there is nobody near him. But after trying a little bit more to get on the same playing field, you are capable of dealing with them and reaching to a deal before for long. But you just notice this particularities, which are a little bit weird. Between sessions, you can tell me if you want to buy something, and please tell me what you want to sell, because we're not doing that in session because it takes a lot of time and it's not fun. You can buy dark ale stout, dark lake stout from the bazaar as well. There is a shop that sells the stout directly from the brewery. And yeah, eventually, as you are looking around, sightseeing with the shopping, selling your stuff, buying new stuff if required, you catch a glimpse of Hemet waiting for you in a back alley somewhere below the behind the inn that you are checked in. And he's here. He is waving his hand, trying to motioning to you to join him. And as you finally catch a glimpse of him, you start going towards him, and you realize that two more Duergar become visible or coming out of invisibility behind him. And as they do, something akin to an energy blade gets summoned into being from their hands, and they have a murderous intent on their eye as they are looking to stab this man in the back.
Look out, wait!
And yeah, this is where we stop, and this is where we are going to resume the next session.
Shit, man.
These are Harkonnen Duergar.
Sword thieves.
Psionic Duergar.
Da, să dați con save și pentru Sarin și Jimjar, pentru Grackle Lung. Please.
Oribil.
Succes. 11 DC-ul. Inițial. Okay, thank you for coming, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week.
NPCs au. Oh, man.
Dacă aveți sugestii, reclamații sau să spuneți ceva, let me know. S-a părut că unii dintre voi ați fost cam silent sau not that interested, dar